Hey everyone, Jon Venus here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have another grocery haul for you guys, which I'm super excited to share with you. So I went to the store a couple hours ago and here we have everything that I got. So there's a mixture of loads of different things here, and I'm going to be focusing on telling you guys what I'm eating and what I'm buying in order to achieve my goals of losing body fat, toning up, shredding up for summer. I know a lot of you guys have the same goal. So let's go through each category. So sit back, have a meal with this video because it's gonna take a little bit of time, but hopefully I can make it entertaining for you guys and especially useful. So let's start over here because this is the fresh produce section. So first of all, we got a bunch of apples. We got a bunch of green ones right here and a bunch of red ones too. What I eat them for is usually just for snacks. So in between meals, I'll have an apple. I'll maybe throw on some peanut butter on the apple or something like that. Just a in-between meal snack, and it works really well. It's super healthy, it's filling, and very nutrient dense. So definitely recommend eating apples as snacks as opposed to, you know, sandwiches or breads, because obviously apples are pretty low in calories and they're gonna hydrate you as well as give you a ton of vitamins as well. So definitely get your apples in. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, like they say. We got oranges. So I guess these are the natty, natural oranges. And then we got the two steroid user oranges here. So mixture of that, big ones and small ones. So yeah, oranges, same as apples, I use it as snacks. Whenever I'm hungry in between meals, I'll have either orange or, you know, some apples. You can have as many as you want. There is no limit to how much fruit you can have, because fruits, as you know, are like the most nutrient dense. Don't be scared of fruits. Don't be scared of the fruit sugars, because a lot of people make the misconception of thinking that fruits equal sugars and sugar is bad, but that's not the case. Fruit has all the fiber intact, so when you're eating the fruit sugar with the fiber, the glucose or the sugar is released to your bloodstream a lot slower than if you were to eat candy or table sugar or maple syrup or even fruit juices. So keep that in mind. Next fruit, we got a bunch of different ripe bananas. These are actually organic, which, you know, is a rare find here in Norway. Most of the produce here is not organic because, you know, it's really hard to find here, especially in the village. Same goes with like packaged foods and plastic. Like everything is always wrapped in plastic. There is no way around it. For all you plastic police out there. So yeah, bananas, I always use bananas either in my oatmeal or in smoothies. So in my oatmeal, I'll probably use one banana, and then when I have a smoothie, I'll put 2 bananas in there. So I go through probably on average 2 bananas a day, nothing crazy. Next fruit, we got the watermelon. Watermelon is just amazing. Here in Norway, you never know what you're getting. Sometimes it's fantastic, sometimes it just tastes like water without the melon. So they're extremely expensive, we barely ever get them. But yeah, this is actually something that I also snack on. So usually it'll only be apples and oranges that I snack on between meals, but if we have watermelon available, then I'll have a couple slices. In Spain, where we're based half of the year, I eat more watermelon, but in Norway, almost never. But we'll see if this one's any good. Sounds good. Have you guys heard about this trick to figure out if the watermelon is good? Like if it sounds hollow when you kind of like knock on it, should be good. So we'll see. I just look like a weirdo in the grocery store picking up all the melons going like this. Super vegan. Avocado, only got one because yeah, we didn't find any other ones that looked ripe and nice. So yeah, avocados are technically fruits. So yeah, I use that on salads mainly, stir fries. If I have toast, I'll have avocado on top. But when I'm trying to shred down and cut down, I don't really have toast that often. Or if Catherine's making a sweet potato casserole or a stew, throwing some fresh avocado on top is just game changing. So try that out. Next fruits are, yeah, these are also technically considered fruits, but yeah, whatever. Peppers and cucumbers. Peppers and cucumbers for me are just salad ingredients. So when we're preparing a big salad, we throw in peppers and cucumbers in there. Just gives a nice crunch to the salad, makes it more filling, really hydrating as well, as the water content of all fruits and vegetables are super high, which is why you should also have fruits first thing in the morning. Also, a lot of people don't really digest fruits well with heavier meals and grains and legumes. So it's also a good idea for the digestion purposes to have fruits first thing in the morning on its own. But for me, I never notice a difference. I just have fruits all day, it doesn't matter. So do whatever works for you. Some sort of lettuce, and this is what we used as a base for our salad. A lot of times here in Norway, we use garden greens because Catherine and her grandma, who lives right next door, they grow a bunch of veggies and leafy greens, so we usually just go for that. I'm trying to have a salad every single day. I don't always do it, but yeah, in the last couple of days I've had salad bowls and it's just been amazing. I forgot how amazingly delicious salads can be, especially if you add in the right ingredients and make a good sauce with tahini or avocado or, you know, peanut butter, that kind of stuff. Now we're moving on to the frozen berries section. So right up here we have frozen strawberries. These are organic actually, so we decided to get them. We have 3 packs of these berry mixes and 1 of this fruit mix, which includes apples, cherries, bananas, and grapes. So don't really get too many of these. Usually I just get the mixed berry ones. So the frozen strawberries and the frozen mixed berries I use for my smoothies, or if I have a berry cereal, which means just berries with a protein shake on top or something like that. So yeah, I have a smoothie every single day, and if I don't, I'd probably have a berry cereal or, you know, oatmeal with a ton of berries or something like that. The reason why a lot of people opt for berries when they're trying to lose body fat is that they're way lower in calories than fruits like bananas or dates or something like that. So yeah, they contain way less sugar, way less carbohydrates. So very filling and very nutrient dense. So many antioxidants and vitamins. So berries are always a staple of my diet, 100%. Got sweet potatoes here. Sweet potatoes, definitely a staple in my diet. Sweet potatoes are an amazing source of beta carotene, which converts into retinol or vitamin A. So yeah, definitely a good idea to have sweet potatoes in your diet, especially if you're on a plant-based diet, or, you know, include a lot of carrots and oranges. Like, I didn't get any carrots today, so but I think we still got some at home. But yeah, carrots and sweet potatoes, one of those two I try to have every single day as a great source of vitamin A, which is super important for your health. So yeah, sweet potatoes, I either make sweet potato fries, I just boil them and have on the side of, you know, anything. Also, we make a lot of sweet potato stews or casseroles, which includes lentils and other veggies along with the sweet potato. So there's a ton of things that you can do with the sweet potato. Also, stuffed sweet potato is amazing. So yeah, like, check out my what I eat in a day videos for ideas of how to use sweet potatoes for your meals. But they're just one of the most amazing foods available. We have some nuts. So we have some almonds here, shelled almonds, and then we have 2 packs of cashews. So cashew nuts, we use those. I use it as a topping for my oatmeal sometimes, but mostly we use it for cashew creams. Hello, Catherine? Catherine's asking for the food right now. I'm gonna be done filming in like 5 minutes, I think. So I'll come in with the food. Now, where was I? Yeah, cashew nuts. Catherine usually makes this amazing cashew sauce to put inside burritos or salads. Yeah, it's just a good sauce base for a lot of things. So we either use cashews or hemp seeds for sauces, or walnuts sometimes as well. Yeah, amazing, tastes good. We don't eat a lot of it when I'm trying to lose body fat because it's super calorie dense. But you know, I have a handful of nuts and seeds every single day. Don't be afraid of fats. Fats are super important for so many different things. Then over here, we got some of the dried legumes. So here we have some dried chickpeas or garbanzo beans, and then here we have some dried pinto beans. So usually we use the dried ones if we want to have you know, a lot of food for many days in a row. So if we want beans for like 4 days in a row, we'll cook up a bunch of them and just leave it in the fridge. Same with the chickpeas. So yeah, it's definitely way better for your wallet to prepare your legumes, you know, from scratch. So we don't do it as often as we should because we enjoy convenience and saving time. But we're definitely, you know, doing it more and more, and it tastes better as well. So beans and chickpeas, what we usually do is just have it with quinoa or rice. So a lot of rice and beans, or quinoa and beans, quinoa and chickpeas. Chickpeas also we use on top of stir fries or salads as well. The legumes are super high in protein, which is important if you want to make some extra gains, and it's got loads of amazing nutrients like iron. Legumes are an amazing source of iron, so if you're worried about not getting enough iron in your diet, definitely stock up on legumes such as chickpeas and pinto beans or any kind of beans. And then we have our tofu. So we finally found some tofu. We were like a week without tofu and I was like going crazy. So yeah, we got some tofu here, which is pressed and slightly processed soybeans. So this is way higher in protein and lower in fats and lower in carbs than actual whole food soybeans. Content per 100 grams is 13.4 grams, which is really good. A really easy way to get your protein levels up. Usually have half a block to a block a day, and probably almost every day. Like if I can, I'll have tofu or tempeh. I prefer opting for tempeh because it's fermented, it's less processed, but that doesn't exist here in Norway, unfortunately. Especially not in the village or any town close by. Definitely get tofu in. It's not gonna, create soy boobs or, turn you into a girl if you're a man. If you're a girl, it's not gonna turn you into a very girly girl. I don't know what I'm talking about. So now we have the processed stuff that is probably not the healthiest, but it's still amazing and it still is a part of my diet. It's not a big part of my diet, but I enjoy having these once in a while. So I'm talking about mock meats. So I don't really buy this much, but since we didn't have tofu or tempeh for a long time, we had to buy some mock meat. So this is the chicken. We got the pulled beans. So these are made from soy protein and they're super high in protein. So we're talking, for the pulled beans, for example, we have 27 grams of protein per 100 grams, which is insane. I don't recommend eating these things that much because they're processed and not the best for you. But who are we kidding? We all love this kind of stuff. So yeah, I got some other ones as well. This is the ump, and this is made from, this one is made from soybeans as well, actually. Yeah, soybeans. So these are also super high in protein, very low in fat, which is also the case for these other ones. I never enjoy mock meats that are filled with oils and have a lot of fats, because especially for cutting and trying to lose body fat, it's just, you get way too many calories if you're eating oily foods. And then we got this burger from the same company, Ump, which I'm not sure where they're from. I think they're also Swedish, I'm not sure. This is a low fat burger, so only 6 grams of fat per 100 grams, very low fat. 14 grams of protein. And yeah, I haven't tried this one before, so every time I see a new vegan burger in the store, I have to try it. Then we have a couple things left. Got just a salsa, taco salsa. I would love putting that on to stuffed sweet potatoes or our tortilla burritos, tacos, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it goes well with anything, to be honest. Then I have a soy milk. I had a bunch more, but I didn't want to fill the table up with plant milks. We also got a ton of almond milk as well. Don't really drink it a lot. If I'm making oatmeal, I might put a little bit, like a half a cup or a cup. But if you drink too much, it's going to be very expensive. So I tend to mix it with my things like smoothies with water rather than soy milk all the time. But if I'm looking to make something more indulgent, like a very nice filling thick oatmeal, then I'll use soy milk. Okay, so the last section right here. So we got lentil pasta. The consistency is really different from wheat pasta or whole grain pasta. It's a little bit more grainy, but that's a sacrifice that you have to accept if you want the protein content of this thing, which is per 100 grams there is 26 grams of protein, which is pretty insane. So finally we got oatmeal. So what I use oatmeal for, I use it for oatmeal, and that's it. Pretty simple. And that's it. That concludes the whole grocery haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you guys got some ideas of what to buy next time you go to the grocery store if you want to optimize your health, make some gains. lose some body fat, that kind of stuff. And to be honest, like whether I'm trying to gain muscle or lose body fat, my diet doesn't change that much. It's just the amount of calories in total that changes. Nothing else really changes that much. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are a ton of things that I would be eating that is not included in this particular grocery haul. I'm trying to think of it right now, like rice, quinoa, seeds, and those are the main ones that, you know, are big staples that I didn't include this in this one, but you guys already know that I eat a ton of them from the other videos that I made. But anyway, if you enjoyed this and you want me to make more of these, please let me know in the comment section below, because every single comment helps. If you click the like button, it really helps out the channel as well. It lets YouTube know that you guys think that this is useful content, so that this can be pushed to more people and we can influence more people to eat a healthier diet. So thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.